Το επόμενο μας θέμα παρουσιάζει την εκδήλωση που πραγματοποιήθηκε την Τετάρτη 4 Μαΐου σε γνωστό εστιατόριο της Ομογένειας με αφορμή την βράβευση της ποδοσφαιρικής ομάδας του Αγίου Παντελεήμωνος για την κατάκτηση του πρωταθλήματος ΚΟΠΑ. Την εκδήλωση τίμησαν με την παρουσία τους ο Γενικός Πρόξενος της Ελλάδος, κ. Σωτήρης Δεμέστιχας, η αξιότιμη αντιδήμαρχος του Χάρου, ο γραμματέας της ΚΟΠΑ, το Hellenic TV που έδωσε το παρόν, όλοι οι παράγοντες της ομάδας, προπονητής, παίκτες και πολλοί φίλοι και υποστηρικτές του νέου σωματείου, όπου καταξιώθηκε παίρνοντας το πρωτάθλημα από την πρώτη του χρονιά. Θα παρακολουθήσουμε αποσπάσματα από τις ομιλίες και τις βραβεύσεις παικτών, από παράγοντες της ομάδας αλλά και από τον προπονητή τους, Γιώργο Φραντζέσκου. Ας δούμε πρώτα το καλωσόρισμα από τον πρωτοπρεσβύτερο Αναστάσιο Σαλαπάτα, ο οποίος καλωσόρισε τους προσκεκλημένους και κάλεσε στο βήμα τον προπονητή της ομάδας και συντονιστή της όμορφης βραδιάς.
Ετοιμότατε κύριε Γενικέ Πρόξενε της μητέρας πατρίδας. Right Honorable MP for Harrow East. Madam Deputy Mayor of London Borough of Harrow. Honorable General Secretary of COPA League. Dearest members of the London Greek press. Champion, manager and talented players with your kind families. Dedicated chairman and members of our committee. Generous sponsors of our team. Bountiful friends and supporters. On behalf of our Panteleimon FC, the so-called saints, as well as of our local church and community, which actually founded this team, I welcome you all to our first ever presentation event, which takes place within our joyous and glorious Easter week. We're exceedingly thankful to all of the above mentioned, as well as to others attending this joyful event tonight, for your kindness and generosity, for your support and friendship. This month of May is dedicated in our community to our successful team. It was Saturday, the 16th of May, 2015. A very beautiful and sunny day in London, when a handful of lovers of the beautiful game came together at our church office, discussed this crazy idea of establishing a football team, debating it only a little, and then came out having taken the decision to go ahead. It was a really historic day for our community and for our team. The idea attracted many young people, and soon we were members of COPA. The rest you know very well. We became champions in our debut year, and we humbly look forward to move up a step and play at the Premier Division of COPA next season. Next Monday, the 9th of May, we shall play at the COPA Division 2 Cup Final. I hope to see you all there. On Sunday, 22nd of May, we shall have our first annual dinner and dance at our community hall. So, May is our Panteleimon FC month, and I'd like to ask all of you to keep supporting a great team, a team of extremely talented and dedicated people who have a vision. And the vision of Panteleimon Football Club is to develop, build and maintain a high quality, transparent and holistic program that provides a quality sporting and social environment where everyone feels welcome to participate and has a strong and proud association with its community. Our principal philosophy is the provision of a safe and supportive community-based setting which encourages skill development, fitness, fair play and teamwork. Our commitment both to the local community and the region as a whole will manifest itself in the promotion of and the adherence to the highest standards of behavior in the manner in which we pursue our responsibilities and execute our duties. Such standards will be applicable to both players and staff. We are all extremely proud of the achievements of our team for the first year of its existence, and look forward to continue our successful sporting activities and expand them in the months and years to come. Welcome all and enjoy the evening.
Okay, on behalf of the committee, I would like to welcome you all to this very special evening. We are happy to have the Right Honourable MP for Harrow East, Mr Bob Blackman, with us this evening. Welcome. The Deputy Mayor of Harrow, Councillor Rekha Shah. Welcome. The General Consulate of the Greek Embassy of London, Mr Sotήρης Δεμέστιχας. Dήμητρα Niketakis from Hellenic TV. Welcome. George Michailidis from Parigagi newspaper. Nikos Papadopoulos from Eleftheria newspaper. Michael James from London Greek Radio. Welcome to you all, and thank you for making the time for being here. For those who don't know me, my name is George Fradžesku, and I'm the chairman of St Panteleimon Football Club. I'm also the manager of the club. I don't know, it's just, don't ask, but I'm also the coach of the club. I'm the physio, and I'm actually the medic. I'm actually the medic as well. Wow. So the medic job is actually quite easy because, you know, these guys, they fall on the floor, they're crying out in pain, whether it's their head, whether it's their foot. All I do is run onto the pitch with the orange bag. There's only, I think, half a bottle of water in that bag. But it's amazing, you know, it's like, what's the matter? What's happened? My head. Ferto neron. That's it. Get the water out of the bag. Is that better? You're good. Had it. That's it. That's the extent of my training. So, on a serious, they know it's true. That's the worrying thing, is that it's just so true. On a serious note, this evening allows us the opportunity to pay tribute to this remarkable group of young men who form St Panteleimon FC. A group who in their first year have not only achieved promotion to Division 1, but have done so as Division 2 champions. A round of applause for the group. Fantastic. I take this moment to thank the incredible passion and support with which Father Anastasios and the whole committee have shown towards our team, working tirelessly to ensure we have the resources required to see the club function as professionally as possible. And a very special thanks to all of our sponsors. In fact, today we received a tremendous donation from Sotήρης Dεμέστιχας, our treasurer of our church, of £500. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sotήρης. Any further donations? There's a little box here at the back. Have you got the box? No, I'm joking. It's not easy putting into words the immense feeling of pride I am given when I see each of these players. These are men who at the start of the season knew little or nothing at all about each other, but ended the season with an incredibly strong bond, and one that was to lay the foundation of their success. Over and above underlining my philosophy on how I wanted these boys to play their football, it was important to me that they forged a respect for one another, to trust in each other, and to see themselves as one. The objective being that they learn the immense strength that unity and togetherness brings towards achieving a common goal. Week in, week out, they grew stronger and stronger. With 9 games remaining, we sat top of the league, but knew we had serious title rivals in Komi Kabir, Arachna and Asha, all within touching distance of our points tally. I emphasised the significance of our position and the need for them to push on, to write their own history and let nothing break their focus towards realising their dreams of being crowned ΚΟΠΑ League 2 champions. In those remaining games, they were quite simply outstanding. They went undefeated, conceding just 5 goals and scoring 27. They swept away all opposing teams, playing a progressive, free-flowing, expressive brand of football that is now the Saint Panteleimon way. Crowned as champions, we hope their achievement serves as an inspiration to our young and all within our community and beyond. We look forward to our onward journey together into Division 1.
Ακολούθησαν βραβεύσεις παικτών αλλά και παραγόντων και μία σύντομη ομιλία από τον Γενικό Πρόξενο της Ελλάδας στο Λονδίνο, κύριο Δεμέστιχα. Στη συνέχεια ακολούθησε πανηγυρισμός για την κατάκτηση του πρωταθλήματος από τους ποδοσφαιριστές και παράγοντες της ομάδας. Ας δούμε το σχετικό βίντεο.
Okay, I now come to the final award in the managers category. This is the Manager's Player of the Year award and my most prestigious award. This was the hardest award to decide upon with so many talented players forming our squad. How do I decide the player most deserving of this award when so many factors play a part? I started by assessing each player and took time over my choices. I ended up with a short list and then compared these players with one another. I compared them over several aspects of their game. This provided me with the guidance that I needed. This award goes to a player who stands a man mountain for his team against all our opponents with his tough, no-nonsense tackling. He is as quick as he is strong, and this sees him nullify attack after attack. He dominates in the air defensively, and incredibly has 2 assists from defensive headers. He doesn't tolerate falls well, and 1 or 2 of our opponents have experienced that firsthand. This is a player that stays calm in possession, uses the ball very well, and when necessary has the ability to drive forward, creating and scoring goals. There is no better accolade than that from one of his own teammates. With respect to others, he said, in our team, we simply would not have won the league without him. He travels 2 hours each week to join his teammates and represent the Saints. And he does so playing in a position that he has never played in before. This player received the 2nd highest number of votes across all combined categories. A special man, a special talent, and a special player to our team. It is with great pride I award the Manager's Player of the Year award to Michael Fradjescu. That concludes the player awards. To my team, I say you are all deserved champions, all of you. And to all those holding individual awards, just remember you would not be holding them if it wasn't for the guys sitting to your left and to your right and opposite you. Always remember that. You are together and will always be a single unit. I'd now like to hand over to Father Anastasios to present the Chaplain's Award. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Good evening again. It is my privilege and duty to present in this ceremony the Chaplain's Award. I'm not planning to speak at length, but I need to say that at this first year of our St. Panteleimon FC existence, the Chaplain's Award should be given to our main sponsors, which is Orama Restaurant, and personally to Savas Andreou and Panagiotis Argyrou. The Saints recognize and acknowledge them as their great sponsors and benefactors. As our manager has said before, it is one thing to have an idea, and it is definitely another level to actually realize it. And these two kind and generous sponsors actually made our idea and our dream a reality. Allow me to say only one little thing about each one of them. Savas Andreou, a close friend and valuable associate at our local church and community. He is the reason for having George Fradjescu as our chosen one. Savas introduced GF to the Saints and insisted that he is the right man for us. George started as a chairman and then he was installed as first team manager as well. He worked, George, exceptionally hard and with great success throughout the year and gained the appreciation and respect from everyone in the team. Therefore, Savas is the one who secured for the Saints the best man to lead us to the top of the league. Then Panagiotis Argyrou, a close friend and collaborator in the church and the community youth departments. When we were talking business in regards to the Saints funding, he said to me, finances, we take care of them. After this positive declaration, I looked at him and immediately I felt in my heart and my mind an assurance and a peaceful confidence that everything is taken care of. And the rest is simply history.
First and foremost, thank you all for coming out. Appreciate it. With this last little thing we've got going on here is a massive thank you to a man not only has helped us in a footballing way, has also given us a way of connecting as a team, as men. And to be honest, I couldn't be more grateful the way he's treated me and the other players. And we've also got another speech from Donald as well to... Donald first.
I'm a little bit more prepared. You ready? Okay. Firstly, I'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight to celebrate such a great debut season for us all. Gives me a great honour being the first Albanian to stand in front of so many Greeks and have you all listen to my speech. Thank you. 12 months ago, I received a message from Nick inviting me to a football trial for a newly formed team. On the first day, there was about 40 people present, and immediately I regretted going out the night before and having that kebab. We trained hard during pre-season. The numbers shortened, we came to the last few, and unfortunately, as we eagerly anticipated the season, our manager at the time, Gary Garcia, stepped down due to other commitments, and in stepped Mr. George Fradjescu. At the beginning of the season, we referred to him as a coach, but as the season progressed and he displayed these incredible characteristics, I think everybody would agree with me that we now refer to him as a friend. Many may not know, however, George is a bit of a hero, should I say, in Wellstone. In 2009, a civilian was mugged of £500. However, to the rescue came Mr. George Fradjescu. In the end, all but £20 was returned to the victim. I hope you enjoyed a couple of beers with that, George. When asked why he jumped in, he responded with, "It's a thing of the moment, a natural instinct." And I think that sums up George. He's always been very open about the lack of qualifications he's had. However, what he has done throughout the season has been incredible. Winning the Football League in our debut season, some may say what an incredible group of footballers we have. However, all of us already knew how to play football. What George did was magical. He brought the best out of every single one of us, and he taught us how to win like champions. George, we really appreciate what you've done for the team this season. You've devoted so much time, effort into making our football team the success it is today. You have taught us sportsmanship, fair play, companionship, and many values that we will need throughout life. You have made the team, the community, your family, and most importantly, your dad, extremely proud. Finally, George has always drilled into us that it's never about the many. No, it's never about the one, but the many. However, on this occasion, it's not about the many, but the one. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great honour in asking you to please raise a glass for Mr. George Fradjescu.
Wow. That was the brightest place in my whiskey collection.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. I want to be in that bubble. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Before we finish, πριν να ολοκληρώσουμε τις ομιλίες και την παρουσίαση και να συνεχίσουμε στο φαγητό, θα ήθελα να παρακαλέσω το Γενικό Πρόξενο της Ελλάδος, τον κύριο Σωτήριο Δεμέστιχα, να έρθει να απευθύνει ένα χαιρετισμό. Υποστήριξε από την αρχή την ομάδα μας και μας έγραψε ένα σημείωμα να μας συγχαίρει για το υπέροχο έμβλημα που είχαμε φτιάξει. Τον ευχαριστούμε πολύ, τον καλούμε να έρθει να πει δύο λόγια.
Εντάξει, νομίζω ότι η βραδιά ανήκει στα παιδιά. Συγχαρητήρια σε όλους. Εγώ δεν ξέρω πολλά από ποδόσφαιρο, αλλά από την πρώτη στιγμή που άκουσα ότι θα ξεκινήσει κάτι του πατήρ Αναστάσιος, ήμουν σίγουρος ότι θα είναι επιτυχία. Συγχαρητήρια και σε εσάς προσωπικά. The first moment I heard that Father Anastasios was about to initiate the football team, I was certain that it would be nothing less than a success. And I think that the outcome is indeed a great success. So congratulations to the victors and to all supporters. Thank you very much.
Στο τέλος της εκδήλωσης, ο προπονητής της ομάδας, Γιώργος Φραντζέσκου, μας παραχώρησε μια συνέντευξη αποκαλύπτοντας τα μυστικά για όσα κατάφερε η ομάδα αυτή τη χρονιά, αλλά και για τα μελλοντικά του σχέδια για την ερχόμενη. Ας παρακολουθήσουμε τη συνέντευξη με τον πετυχημένο προπονητή Γιώργο Φραντζέσκου.
George Fradjescu, thank you for inviting us to this celebration, to this event, great event. You are the manager of the Panteleimon football club here, and you have awarded your football players, and the whole event was a success. We have enjoyed every moment. How do you feel for the players?
We feel a great unity, a great togetherness. These players, when they first came to our club, because we're a new club, only formed a year ago, these players never knew each other, knew nothing about each other, but they have grown together. And the feeling of pride that I have in seeing them play the football they're playing together, understanding one another, their strengths, is just superb. It's a real credit to them that they've risen to all the challenges they faced in their first year, and to be promoted as champions of Division 2 is quite remarkable. Quite remarkable.
How did you manage to get to that step, to the final step, and be the first?
Well, we have a very strong group of individuals, but individuals don't make teams. We do need a bond. We do need an understanding, and they managed to forge that understanding very quickly pre-season, and during the season, I think the team ethic, the way they played their passing, progressive football, which is what we teach at our football club, really helped them make the best use of what they have together. And towards the end of the season, it all gelled so well that our results against some very seasoned opposition, who have been around for many years, were quite astonishing. We were scoring many goals and playing a very good, free-flowing type of football, very expressive football. And I think that comes from the genuine understanding of what it means to be a team, and that in our changing room there is no I. It doesn't exist. It's all about the togetherness of a unit, and that's the strength that gives this team its foundation. And hopefully it's a strong enough foundation to see them do well on their forward journey.
So what's the secret for the success?
I think it's about caring about one another. It's about understanding each other and about the goals they set for one another. It's about understanding that on your own it's very difficult to achieve your aim. But however, together as in team sport, it's important to trust in one another and use the attributes of the collective, to attain the ultimate prize. The secret was that we felt, especially from very early in the season, that there was a family mentality building here. The players actually cared about one another. They weren't just turning up, putting a pair of boots on, turning out onto the field and just doing the best they could individually, and whatever happens, happens. This was a more focused unit, one that realised that it's only by working together side by side with that collective spirit, with their vision and focus set on what the objective was ultimately, that they then performed the way they did. One player wouldn't let another player fall and drop these levels. It wouldn't happen. They all felt they had a responsibility and a duty to the other, and I think that is the secret of this team's success.
What are your great supporters of this effort?
Well, the great supporters both on and off the pitch. Off the pitch, we have a terrific set of sponsors that form the football club's committee. They've been very generous in their donations. They hold events. They promote the football club any way they can. Even our father Anastasios, who is the founder of the football club, undertakes walks and marathons to try and raise awareness for the football club and all the other projects that he undertakes and has responsibility for the church, whether it be the nurseries, the schools and the younger generation. So he makes every effort he can, and with the help of the committee, Savas Andreu, Pani Argiru, Sotήρης, Seraphim and others, there are many, their contributions financially have helped this club with the resource it needs.
And lastly, what are the plans for the future?
Well, the plan is to keep this team to unit, strengthen where necessary. We probably need another 2, 3, possibly 4 players to come into the squad to help us cope with what we know will be a very tough division. There is a gulf. It's an evident one, between Division 1 and Division 2. We understand that we're entering a division where there are some very seasoned teams, some exceptional footballers who play a very quick, strong, physical, technical game, and they're a credit to the division. What we need to do is try and rise to that level, offer the very best challenge we can every match, regardless of the opponent, and represent ourselves, you know, with the dignity and honour that I know these boys will do. At the end of it all, whatever the outcome and wherever we end up in the league, as long as we've done so giving our best and representing everything that we hold true in terms of our faith being first and our philosophy on the game being paramount, then that's a blessing in itself.
Where do you hope to see the club in 5 years from now?
Well, the committee do have some big aspirations. We see ourselves competing in ΚΟΠΑ obviously next season, and there has been some conversations about actually taking this football club a step further into the more semi-professional leagues, amateur leagues. That requires planning, it requires time, it requires quite a lot of investment in the current crop of players and in bringing new players to a team. And it requires a good foundation in terms of the facilities you have to offer in order to reach and attain that level. But I think every club has to have a vision, and I think, to answer your question, that is our vision, to continue to grow as best we can, keeping to our principles, but then hopefully flourishing in the amateur or semi-professional leagues, whether it be under me or whether it be under somebody else who comes after me. That's the vision, and we'll do our best to try and achieve that.
Great, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Πολλά ακόμα αποσπάσματα από την όμορφη εκδήλωση θα παρακολουθήσουμε προσεχώς στην εκπομπή με το φακό του Hellenic TV.